Okay, your plane has landed, so it's time to get you to your hotel. Only it is a far cry from what all those fancy brochures and websites promised. And we're not just talking about the thread count. My friend, you are in for a case of reality bites. But Jim Avila is here to show you how to bite back.
Ah, vacation. So much fun to shop for the perfect place to stay. But so easy for the hotel business to play you with some serious monkey business.
It's all about expectations.
Like when you expect the ocean view room with a spectacular view because of all those windows on the website. But upon arrival, you're likely to find reality is a blank wall. Or the quiet beach paradise. Peaceful solitude turns out to be more rush hour than happy hour. Ellie Seidman's hotel review website, oyster.com, uncovers these tricks of the trade. Everything from rooms full of color and trendy furniture on the hotel's website that turn out a little worn and gray in person.
If you stay in the presidential suite, it'll be amazing, but you're not staying in the presidential suite.
But here's the mother of all photo fake-outs. The website for this cozy Polish hotel shows a peaceful flower-covered inn. Notice the blue sky view, sunny and inviting. But when we arrived, we found nothing cozy about it. This little gem is on a noisy street, and looming over the real Hotel Alicia is no perfect sky, but the cooling tower and smokestacks of a huge power plant. Can anything get worse? If you opt for a vacation rental instead of a hotel, maybe. We found ads on Craigslist and Backpage.com pushing luxury apartment rentals in hot, high-priced New York. Just $50 or $100 a night, hundreds below the market. Too good to be true? We had to find out. So we paid a $360 deposit through Western Union, then showed up for our keys.
See anybody here? We're waiting for somebody who said they were going to rent the space like it was a hotel to us. We sent them some money and they're not showing up.
Surprise, no one knew what we were talking about because we were ripped off by someone likely thousands of miles away.
There's $360 of ABC's money.
And those photos? There was a clue there you might have missed. Yep, that's a palm tree. Haven't seen too many of those in Manhattan. In fact, we traced them to a real ad for a real apartment in Panama.
The consumer is looking for the reality because it's not a product you can return, right? You get there, if it wasn't like what you thought it would be, you're really out of luck.
While Oyster's reviewers raved about New York's Empire Hotel, if you're looking for a nice long swim, their photo fake-out of the rooftop pool may leave you a bit disappointed. Enticing on the website, but in person, not so much. The real thing is just 6 feet wide, and don't expect to dive in.
They call this a plunge pool. There really isn't much to plunge into. It's only a few feet deep.
The Empire tells us plunge pool is an industry term for a small pool, and says they're sorry if anyone felt misled.
It was so drastically different from what we were expecting.
Ben Zolan and his girlfriend learned all about fake-outs when their bright vacation plans turned sour. They knew the mid-price Caribbean resort they booked was not first class. Still, they were surprised by the cold hot tub, the bad service, the dirty beach, and watered-down drinks. Worse was the miserable buffet he says was sad and tasteless.
We were, existing off Hershey bars and potato chips from the gift shop because we really just couldn't stomach the food after a while.
It was such a long week that they were thrilled to finally chow down at the airport Burger King on the way home.
And it's, really saying something when the airport's got better food than your resort does.
Hotels also play some behind-the-scenes tricks on you. Watch out for innkeeper kickbacks, like the concierge paid off to recommend a restaurant, or the driver who has to charge you more so he can give a kickback to the hotel that called him.
You get a cut.
Yes. We'll drop off a envelope with cash in it for us.
An envelope?
Yes.
This is like The Sopranos.
Yes.
Gabriel Guevara is a former desk clerk, now moving out of the hospitality business and spilling his secrets. Another big thing to beware of, he says, is making a spectacle of yourself in front of hotel security cameras. That video can be just as much for the staff's entertainment as for the guest's safety. As a look through YouTube shows, from bellhops to the front desk, everyone is on alert for the frisky and eager to watch how far an amorous couple will go on the way up the elevator.
As soon as they go in the elevator, everybody runs to the monitor.
Yes. They'll call their coworkers over to see it, or they'll save that segment of the tape and rewind it for when the next shift gets on.
And how about the practical side of hotel theater? Are there instant room deals to be made by calling the front desk? Yes, but you have to know how to ask.
The hotels change their terminology so we can say, without lying, I'm giving you the best available rates.
I call up and I say, I want the best available rate. What I really mean is I want a low price.
Exactly.
That's a trick, right? I mean,
Yes.
That's right, the best available rate you innocently ask for is often code in the hotel business for highest available rate. One word can mean a totally different price.
what should you ask for?
You should ask for the lowest possible rate.
Now that you've got the lowest possible rate, how do you get the best possible room?
Just be nice, and more than likely it'll get you what you want. Some people like to tip, maybe slide a 5 or a 10 or a 20 to the hotel worker.
So 9 out of 10 times I'll get an upgrade?
9 out of 10 times, that one time is because there's no availability left.
If you're not nice about it, beware of the clerk's revenge. With a few computer keystrokes, they could put you near the ice machine, next door to noisy guests, or even worse, you could earn an anonymous knock on your room door in the middle of the night.
So you just prank them. You just
Yeah,
knock on the door.
exactly, just prank them.
Sometimes the hotels have to beware of you because guests can strike back with a little thievery of their own.
What am I okay to take?
Surprisingly, you're okay to take towels.
Really?
Yes, because generally hotels don't keep a tally on how many towels are in a room, so they don't want to charge a guest that maybe took their towel down to the pool and didn't take it with them.
Fortunately, Gabriel says hotels expect you to take the pens or toiletries, but some don't stop there. Florida police later arrested this woman who stole a painting from one hotel room and went back for a TV, and then came back again to check the curtains out.
What were the worst things you've seen?
An old lady came in, and this was a 4-story hotel, took every light bulb and every fixture and put it in her suitcase.
Then there's every guest's biggest fear, creepy, crawly bed bugs. Gabriel says many hotels do the right thing and toss out the infected mattress, but not everyone does.
They'll flip the mattress
Just
over.
flip the mattress over.
That's the remedy.
That's the remedy in some hotels.
That doesn't really work.
Exactly.
Ah, vacation. You wait all year for the glamour of it all, and sometimes, like Ben and his girlfriend, you can't wait for it to end.
When you paid a lot of money to go on a vacation and you're just, counting the days till you go home, that's a really bad sign.